Hi students, you are welcome to watch this video which is about factorization. Here we have two trinomials and I will show you how can we make the factoring for them. What does it mean, the factorization? It means how to change the form from terms separated by signs like minus or plus into multiplying factors. I mean these three terms here, which is known as trinomials, we need to change it into multiplying two factors. And the same thing with the other trinomial. How can we do that? First of all, we have to make sure these are arranged so that we start with the high degree, then lower degree, then to vanishes degree. That means 0 degree. After make sure this arrangement exists, we start to make the factoring. First, look to the middle term. The middle term here has the coefficient minus 5. And the last term is the number minus 14. There's a relation between them. We start thinking about two numbers. When multiplied together will give me minus 14. When adding together will give me minus 5. So the two numbers, by adding, will be minus 5. By multiplying will be minus 14. That's mean here the adding, here multiplying. What are these two numbers? You know, number 14 can be 7 by 2. So now about the sign minus here, we can write minus 7 multiplied by plus 2. I got these two numbers because I need to get minus 5 when I adding them together, like minus 7 plus 2, that's mean minus 5. So these two numbers will be written square minus 5x minus 14. I put two brackets here multiplied by another two brackets. What I will write inside, x and x. And then I write the two numbers, these or those. Minus 7 plus 2. So this is the factoring for this trinomial. Want to make sure you did a correct thing? Just make the multiplication for those together. You will get again the same trinomial you started with. Now let us move to the another example. This one. This trinomial, you have the coefficient of x squared is 3 here, which is different from the first case. The first case here we got coefficient for x squared is 1. So what we will do in this case, little bit difference in thinking. We take the result of multiplying 3 by minus 6. So 3 times minus 6 will give me minus 18. Now we start to think what are the two numbers which will give me multiplying of together will give me minus 18, and adding them together will give me minus 7. So when I add, we got minus 7. When multiply, we got minus 18. Think by this way. What are the two numbers when we add them together? We got minus 7, and when we multiply them together, we got minus 18. They are minus 9 times 2, or minus 9 plus 2. In case of adding, minus 9 plus 2 will give me minus 7, which is the coefficient of middle term. When multiplying, we got minus 18, which is the result of multiplying this number by this number. You see? So we write the result as you see now. 3x squared minus 7x minus 6. This is the question we started with. We write them as in a different form. Same 3x squared we started with. Then we put minus 9x then plus 2x then minus 6. You see, so the change we did, just of adding these two terms together will give me the same term in the middle. Then we see 4 terms now we have. I will go to the first 2 terms together. There's common factor between them. And the other 2 terms, there is common factor between them. So we write here 3x squared minus 9x. I put them in brackets, plus the other 2 terms, I put them in brackets also. 2x minus 6. Now what's the common factor between these 2 terms? We have here 3, we have here 9. That's mean 3, here 3 times 3. Then 3 is common. Also the symbol or the variable, which is x, here is x times x, here is x. So x is common. Then 3x are the common factor. And we write them out of the brackets. The result here will be the result of dividing this term on the common factor, which is written out of the brackets. 3x squared divided by 3x, that's mean 3 gone with a 3, and x squared over x, that's mean only 1x. We write it here. Then minus 9x over 3x, x will go with x, then 9 over 3, that's mean 3. Move to the other brackets now. Also in the other brackets we have common factor, which is here 2, here is 3 times 3, 3 times 2. That means 2 is common factor. We write this common factor out of the brackets and write the rest inside the brackets. 2x divided by 2, will give me only 1x. We write it here. Minus, write it here. 6 over 2, that means 3. After this step, what we see? We see here as only 2 terms we got. This, all this is 1 term, and all this another term. 2 terms, they're separated by plus. These 2 terms, there are common factor also, which is inside the brackets here. It's same inside the brackets here. So we will got these 2 as common factor again. And open new brackets. What we write inside the brackets, this sign here will be written here. And what, when we got this as common factor, the remain is 3x. We write 3x here. Same when we got this as common factor, 2 will be written here. So we finish the factoring. This is factorization for the second equation. There's more examples about factorization in the future. See you again. Bye-bye.